Welcome everybody to Chino Talk, your friendly neighborhood podcast. Episode
My name
2.
is Brian.
My name is Michael, and we're in it. Brian, tell me.
We watched
Loki. Yeah, the second episode. Like,
Second episode.
how was it to you generally? Like, let's start with the general thing.
It gave me, what is it? Legend of Tomorrow vibes.
Now that you've seen
It gave me Legend of Tomorrow vibes.
oh my God, yeah, that was exactly. I feel like that was it, cause the time travel, go back,
Yeah, like
find like one of
especially
the
when Loki
soldiers.
movies. Yeah.
Yeah, that was Legend of Tomorrow. I
Legend
know.
of Tomorrow.
I know. But to me personally, this episode was more like love bound.
Yeah, it was.
And yeah, because there was nothing nothing to build from the first season.
Mhm.
Felt like this was actually the episode 1 of the season 2, the one we wanted.
Yeah.
The first one was basically to finish the story for the first season.
Mhm.
This one was more oriented on Sylvie and Loki. If you
Well, what do you think about the bombing, the branches thing?
Oh,
Yeah, they bombed all the branches. They killed all the branches.
I didn't like that. I didn't like it at all.
I mean,
Because
it's their job.
I feel like they destroyed the entire universe, Loki.
Uh-huh.
I mean, like those branches, they're gone now. So that was crazy for me. It's like we've lost Tobey Maguire. We've lost who else? We've lost Andrew Garfield.
We don't have to have lost them because
But we have no idea what will happen. We have no idea what will happen next.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
how did you feel about it?
The episode was just like an entertaining episode.
Yeah, it was
Like,
basically
there was
entertaining.
nothing.
There was
that
no
interested
Easter
me
eggs.
enough.
Okay, I
to
feel like
dig
there
into
was
it, you know what I mean?
there was nothing deep on this episode. I felt like it was just there for.
But the only thing I thought that was cool was seeing Loki use his powers in a different way. Or like
Yeah,
seeing him
and
trying to play character.
they teased the villainous side of Loki. That was
he
good.
went into character a lot of the times, and that was
Yeah, even I feel like the interrogation scene when they were interrogating X5.
yeah. The first time.
Yeah,
they did it,
yeah.
not
The
second
first,
time,
yes, the first time they did
Yeah.
it. No, I mean the second time.
The second time with the machine.
Yeah, it was all bad Loki vibes. You know, he was villainous.
I will say
And-
this.
Yeah.
I felt Loki, the bad location, even though he did not give in.
Yeah.
But that's when it was like, Loki's
Yeah,
doing his
yeah.
thing. Loki's even the music, you know, the music,
Yeah, even the
with
theme
this,
song,
everything,
yeah,
the
yeah.
emotion I was feeling.
Yeah.
The second time I was like, okay, I know this is role play. I knew this was
Okay.
acting, you know.
I had no idea
I
until they
actually
said
had,
it.
oh sorry, even my wife
Yeah,
knew
yeah.
that this was actually fake. my wife, and I was like, how do you know? Like,
Okay,
she predicted it.
I 3 or 4. But generally, I loved it because it's Marvel. Hopefully, they bring in good things
Yeah.
on the next coming episode. So
But
yeah,
do you know what would be cool? It would be cool if Loki
yeah,
turns out to be evil, or maybe gets brainwashed or something, and he becomes very evil, like what they did with the Rip Hunter in Legends of Tomorrow.
Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
that
do
would
the
be-
same
that would be
thing.
crazy.
And then now we are chasing this Loki who's very like villainous.
Yeah,
whatever.
or-
that would be very cool.
what they did with the X5. I mean, the guy went back in time and he
Yeah,
loved
yeah.
that place he
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
So Loki can actually be
End up in a place where he's
yeah,
actually
he's
ruling.
he's ruling and
Ruling,
love it,
yeah,
and
yeah.
yeah, that could be a good tease.
Yeah.
I think like I'd love that.
Or maybe he does not agree with like how the TVA operates their
Yeah.
company or whatever. that
But
is.
thus far, I feel like the guy loves it. He's like,
Yeah.
He's starting
I
to-
like
he's
their
starting
friendship.
to-
I like their friendship with Mobius. The best.
yeah, I feel like they are starting to love. No, I mean he's starting to love the guys there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like
He's
feeling-
accepted too,
He's,
isn't
yeah,
he?
he's feeling
You can tell
more
he's
at
accepted,
home.
yeah.
This is what he was
Yeah, he's at work.
supposed to do.
He's wearing the suits and everything.
Yeah,
He's even the one who called
Yeah.
in like okay, let's go in and interrogate this X5.
Yeah,
He's
I
the one
remember,
who
yeah,
told
he's
me.
the one who actually. Characters can do whatever they actually can do. Cause
Yeah, because there's some things you can never be
Do
able
with
to-
live action, yeah.
do it on live action.
yeah, plus all the go. I feel like it's what they wanted to do.
I also think budget-wise for the companies, it's easier to make an animation than actually live action.
I know because they actually love that. all they have to do is pay the voice actors and everything else. We can
Yeah.
give it to them.
Have the actual legit voice actors that actually were in season 1.
Yeah.
They're the best. J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons is crazy. I know,
Top
right?
notch.
Yeah, I can.
He's top notch.
Because I actually went back and realized he was in Legend of Korra. Did you know that?
Yeah, he was Tenzin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
I know
was.
that. In Spider-Man.
I don't know if you've watched this series called Counterpart.
No, watch it. What is it about? Is it like a superhero?
The series is based. Yeah, it's based on like alternate.
Yeah.
And there's like another alternative, like an alternate version of himself from a different world. It's where like I feel like guys from a different world come over and take over you. Like a different brand comes over and takes over your life from a different world. Yeah, it's
Take
just
your body
you
and everything.
from a different world. That was crazy for me. Yeah.
The latest movie I watched about him is New Villains.
Yeah, I love.
Let's start with that.
I
There's if you've seen the trailer, there's this guy, the black guy, who's opening portals to other dimensions.
the other dimension.
His name is Armstrong Levy. He's amazing. He's a beast.
Yeah.
And there's 2 clips of him. There's
Yeah.
one where he has like a helmet, and then there's like
Yeah,
electricity happening,
yeah.
whatever. And then there's like the other scene where you see his face is a little bit disfigured.
Yeah.
Invincible did that to him, and then like
What?
in a previous scene,
Yeah.
and he works with the Mola twins in the previous
Yeah,
scene,
yeah,
and
yeah,
then the latest scene we see him by himself.
Yeah.
He comes for revenge.
Yeah.
And now, I don't know if they will go the comic route. That's the thing. I don't know if they will go the comic route.
Yeah.
But in the comics, this guy gets super mad, traps Invincible in like in another dimension where there's another Invincible who took over this.
That's what I watched in the trailer.
And
because I
you
was
see the
kind of
trailer,
confused.
There was an Invincible who was like.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Money
He was,
for it.
yeah.
So it's either they go that route, show us that, or they show us that time where Armstrong Levy actually brought a lot of Invincible to be this Invincible.
Oh
they kind of made a deal together or something.
God.
That would be crazy.
Which means they're going to like introduce alternate arts, like
we're gonna
multiverse.
probably see Spider-Man because in the comics we have Spider-Man.
Yeah, I remember in the comics there was a scene where Spider-Man came over.
Yeah. There's
and
that.
there was a rumor before even the trailer came out, even before Atom Eve came out, that Spider-Man will probably appear. And now that you've said that, I feel like.
But in the comics it was just a cameo. I don't know.
Yeah, even
how
they can do that.
And it was probably not the same Spider-Man.
And hopefully they bring in Tom Holland as the voice actor.
No, they
or
would
someone
probably
else.
bring some person who's never even been in MCU.
I know.
Because they probably, I don't know if they're together with the MCU or even close, I don't know. But yeah.
Yeah, I feel like, wow. So that was it, because I have no idea.
This Armstrong Levy guy is going to be something else.
Wait, so is he like the villain? Do you feel like he's the main villain of the series? Or this is just like a character introduced?
No. I think in this season 2, he will be one of like the main villains. I'll say one of the main villains, and then probably we'll have Conquest. Another villain, which we were shown in season 1.
Yeah.
There's a time Omni-Man talks about where he came from and everything, and then we see an old
guy,
helmet.
Wait, that's not like Grayson's granddad?
No, that's not Grayson.
He's not like Omni-Man's dad or something?
No, that's Conquest. Conquest has this fake arm.
Yeah, I saw the fake arm and
Yeah,
stuff.
so he comes once to Earth in like the comics and then battles Invincible.
Oh my god.
And then I think his head is chopped off or something. And
What?
then the guy Cecil is like the guy who looks like Nick Fury. Yeah, he takes his body and then fakes his death. And I said, it tells like Invincible and everyone, this guy's been dead, so no need to worry about it.
Yeah.
And then he tries to like bring him back to life.
Oh my god.
Goes back to killing trying to kill Invincible by mistake, kills Atom Eve. Spoiler, by the way, spoiler. Kills Atom Eve. Obviously Atom Eve cannot die.
Plus there's this character, I don't know his name per se, but I feel this guy who comes back to like this immortal guy.
Which guy?
He fought with Omni-Man, this guy who led the Justice whatever, this
Immortal never dies.
He never dies because he came back twice in the first season and he
He will
fought
never
Omni-Man.
I mean, that's what I like about
And
this
I saw him on the
series.
trailer, yeah.
I don't like the idea of calling someone immortal and then they die.
Yeah.
I don't see that the point of that.
there's no point.
Well, like it's always like that. It's always like, for example, in DC we have this guy. I forgot his name. The guy who never lived all like from being a kid. I forgot his name. I'll put his name in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, he dies like in Legends of Tomorrow or something. They find a way to kill him. Like, what's the point of calling someone
Vandal
immortal?
Savage is the
Vandal
person
Savage.
we're talking
That's
about.
the one.
That's the name, guys.
Yeah, like they find a way to kill him or like defeat him. Like it does not make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. The guy is not supposed to die. True.
Yeah, but I think the fight scene we see him with Invincible is like probably he's doubting that Invincible is good.
Yeah.
Probably that happened in the comics as well. He doubts Invincible is good. Thinks like Invincible is probably the same as the dad.
Yeah.
So they have this
Also,
fight.
they have a fight. Yeah.
It's either that or something else because Invincible will be kicked out of the team. The superhero team. Yeah, Cecil kicks him out. Or no, actually he kicks himself out.
Oh.
It's either that, yeah.
Yeah, he just splits the team and stuff.
Yeah, I'm all over the place. Sorry, guys, but also in the trailer there's a place where we see Invincible, another planet with some breathing thing.
Yeah.
It's either he's gone to another planet because in the comics he goes to this other planet where he finds his dad.
Yeah.
His dad has gone to another planet. For the people who watched actual season 1, we see his dad flying off, but his dad actually goes to another planet where there's these creatures that looks like grasshoppers.
Yeah.
They actually blue. Yeah. And then gets kids. But in that planet, time is different. So for example, like one human day for only like a week there. So people die first in that planet. So if he stays there for a week, he's probably seen like 10 generations.
Oh my god.
So and how they crown someone to be like the leader in that planet is that they take the person who's the eldest and he's been in this planet for long, so they make him actually a leader, and then he, as I said, gets a baby with one of the aliens.
Whoa.
And that's Invincible's brother.
What? This guy wrote the Invincible franchise. I feel like he knows a lot.
I'm just into the Invincible
franchise.
That's
Usually I'm the know-it-all.
I'm giving him spoilers, but here's the thing.
Yeah.
It does not have to be spoilers because they can always
technically,
change. Because they've changed a lot of things in the MCU.
It's like the MCU. The comic books are not
so
quite similar.
It might be a little bit different.
Yeah, for them to actually make this series to be actually good, they'll have to, because the comic book readers, you guys, won't be satisfied with, basically they won't literally every same thing in the series. So
actually, it might be a little bit satisfying seeing some things play into live action.
Yeah, true, because they were actually in stop motion, so that not even stop motion. That's not the word. It's in graphic novel motion. So that's a picture for everyone. Yeah. So whoa, that's crazy. And Atom Eve, you watched it?
I watched Atom Eve. It was very, very good. Knowing the backstory of Atom Eve.
Yeah. Atom Eve was. At first, I was skeptic. I thought this would be just a cliche movie about Atom Eve. Yeah. And they blew my mind.
Yeah, but the thing with Atom Eve, having if you watched Captain Marvel, a lot of people hated that character because of she just came from nowhere.
Yeah,
she's the most powerful person.
Yeah, she's the toughest Avenger.
Yeah, but in in Invincible, Atom Eve is kind of super powerful. Like let me just say, she's very powerful. She cannot die. She can. And for us to understand that and not have the Captain Marvel vibe or whatever, people are just throwing some booze everywhere.
I know, and I felt like that was a character act. Like, I mean, is it like that in the comic books? Have you read anything to do with Atom Eve?
I don't know about the
backstory.
About the backstory.
Oh, so you knew it exactly.
Yeah, my knowledge about the comics is like, I know this part, I know this part, I know this part. Literally everything.
Oh, you don't know, because I'm pretty sure they didn't per se do that Atom Eve origin story in the comic books, or if they did,
not as same.
You can actually tell us and like throw the link down there.
To give us the link of the comic.
Comic, and we'll actually go through it, because I really want to know if they linked the backstory of Atom Eve with the comic books. Yeah. So I feel like that is going to be a roller coaster for Invincible season 2. That is going to be
there's a lot of things I really want to tell you right now.
It's crazy. I'm just we're actually waiting, and the podcast will be running still then when it comes. So yeah,
and I also heard that Invincible is going to be like a super long series, probably like 6 seasons or something. And I actually know how they're going to do that.
That is going to be crazy, because what do you mean you don't know how they're going to do that?
I probably know how they're going to do that. Sorry. what they're gonna do is because there's one time in the comics where, do you know Robert? The who's in the team? A guy who takes Rex's body. Takes the girl, the monster girl, and they actually go into the planet where there was those aliens, the green ones.
Yeah.
And then they live there for like a lot of years.
Whoa.
And then they have like a future there. They grow old together or whatever. So they probably
Yeah.
might show us a bit of that. Also, immortal candidates duplicate. So there's gonna be a lot of things.
Whoa, so
it's a whole universe.
So
by
we're
itself.
expecting like a whole season of these things.
A lot of seasons of like just explaining a lot of things. Yeah.
Yeah. What? So I feel like we have. But wait, there's one thing I hate about this line you've told me. So they have like seasons planned.
Yeah.
But it took them like roughly 2 years to create the second season.
Yeah, but by the time
you telling me we'll wait all this long.
Yeah, by the time we're watching something like season 6, we'll be like 90. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
That is going to be the worst wait ever.
Yeah, but also let me just say some things I saw
Yeah.
in the trailer. There was this time we saw Alan, the alien, going to a coalition of planets. He went back finally. And then we see him talking to this old dude. That dude is, even though he's like the leader or like helping the leaders of the coalition of planets, he was once a Voltramite. That's
What?
a spoiler too.
That's a spoiler to you guys. What?
Yeah,
For real?
that old dude. It was like, you
Yeah.
remember it was in the trailer. It was like, oh, actually, Mark Grayson is a good guy, whatever.
Yeah.
Because he's actually a Voltramite who never liked how they operated things or like how they took over the planet. So he went out and like created. Paul Alien actually is not an alien who was conceived by birth or something. He's created in a lab or something.
What?
So his purpose in life is kind of to come to defeat all the what are they called? I forgot their name.
The Ultramites.
The Voltrumites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
That's kind of his purpose. Yeah. So he's one of the strongest characters we will see in the next season.
So I wanted to like pick up from this scene where they showed us Omni-Man leaving Earth crying because he like basically didn't want to kill his son.
Yeah.
Do you feel like he'll be back for the second season?
Yeah, as I said, in Invincible, Mark Grayson will find him in another planet, and when he actually leaves, he goes to another planet where he kind of started thinking things and started like viewing things differently, and became this had like a character development period where he becomes a good person, and then they bond with Mark Grayson actually.
So like for real this time.
Yeah, and then what happens is like he gets taken by the other. Forgot their names again. Voltrumites.
That's the word. Like right
yeah, they take him, and then now Mark has to take the kid and train him as the brother, small brother.
Whoa, that is going to be a roller coaster again, guys. Because I feel like we can't wait for season 2. And I'm pretty sure you guys are eager too. Like
season 2 is gonna be
yourself.
Oh, I'm just waiting.
November 3rd.
I'm anxious. Yeah.
I feel like we'll have like a sub podcast of like watching reactions. We'll be watching like an episode.
Yeah, of Invincible.
And you guys can just watch us react. And
Invincible is my favorite universe out there. Like in all the comics out there, that's the best.
I don't want to say it's dear. But I feel like this guy loves it even way more.
Yeah,
because he knows everything.
Because I would say I'm a fake fan in a way because I started first the animation series and then went to the comics.
Yeah.
Because after watching the animation, I was like, okay, these characters are good. Okay, I love this character. I love this character. Like for example, the Beast. I forgot his name. I forgot his name. Don't kill me. Don't butcher me. Don't butcher me down in the comments. He is one of the powerful villains out there.
For real, so he's a character in the comic.
He's one of the main characters.
I saw him on the series and I thought this is just like some subplot character.
Okay, because you've watched season 1, let me explain something for some people who don't know this about the comics. So the lion guy, I forgot his name, Battle Beast. That's his name. Sorry, Battle Beast. So Battle Beast comes to Earth to kill Omni-Man. Yeah,
Whoa.
that was his own
That was his
purpose.
purpose, yeah.
Yeah, he came because he likes to defeat the most powerful.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So
Excellent.
he looks for anyone who's like more powerful
Yeah.
than him or anything like that, so he can kill them and be like, oh, I'm the most
Yeah,
powerful. So he's
yeah.
the battle beast.
Yeah.
So, but if you remember also in the animation, what's his name?
Yeah.
The dad.
Invincible's dad.
Invincible's
Yeah,
dad.
yeah. Omni-Man.
Omni-Man, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot his actual name.
Yeah.
He was in the hospitals, if you remember. There was a
Yeah, I
time he was
remember
in
he
the
was in the
hospital.
hospital, yeah.
So that's why he actually did not kill him. And that's why he went hard on
Oh,
Invincible, because he was
yeah,
like, this
yeah,
guy kind of
yeah.
has potential.
Yeah.
That's why he went super hard on him, almost killed
Oh,
him.
yeah,
And
yeah,
the
yeah.
reason he actually left him alive is because he was like, you're not worth it.
You're not worth it, yeah.
So-
It's not like.
But he
super
actually wanted to kill Omni-Man
Wow.
because he knew there was a, like, what's the name again? Sorry.
Vulture.
Vulture. There was a Vulture mind on that. I'm the one.
Yeah, roughly we've just talked about everything that we were supposed to talk to. Loki this time kind of disappointed us, but next week, hopefully things will be perfect. And yeah, I think I'll leave it at that. Brian, do you have
Yeah.
anything to add?
No, just go and watch Gen V.
You go and watch Invincible, the trailer, and it's coming out in November 3rd, and yeah.
Oh, yeah, and if you want the comics, the full comic,
Oh,
of
yeah,
Invincible,
yeah,
the
yeah.
full comics, what is it called?
Yeah, we have like the franchise, the entire like Invincible comic
Yeah,
books.
the entire series.
If you need anything, we'll leave a link down there, and you guys can actually hit us up. And if you need any comic books, we'll definitely like how
We'll actually send it to you.
Yeah, we'll tell you how. Yeah. No.
Just go in. There will be a link there. You will
Yeah,
just
and-
text, and then you'll get all the
Yeah,
information.
you'll get all
you
the
need.
information you need, and yeah, you can read ahead of the series Invincible, and yeah, we love you guys, and we'll close the show.
Yeah,
And-
see you. next
Yeah,
time.
see you on the 3rd episode, and adios, amigos.